Good morning, cyber traders, and happy Friday on the 4th of August. Guys, we only have ugh, 28 days left to the 27 days left till summer's over. Oh my God, August is like right around the corner. Good to see you, everyone. Mark, good to see you. Chris, Ken, good to see you. Grant, John, Akira, Amy, everyone. All right, good. 6 months till 2018. Oh my God. I don't know. I feel like after you turn like 21, it's like time just flies, and then like you're stuck in this. It's like trying to slow things down. Next thing you know, you end up being 30, 40, 50 in like feels like a couple of days. But anyway, we gotta make money, so that's why we're all here. So anyway, we had a great day yesterday. We had a lot of good trades we're going to talk about. A couple of them, some of you did really well, and we have a lot of new members that are going to be starting. I think a lot of them are going to be starting today, but on Monday. But some want to jump in right away. So welcome all new trial members, and like we always tell everyone, just look, listen, and learn. All right. Grant says it goes faster as we get older, Fausto. Grant, please don't remind me. And then the kids that get so fast. I mean, hopefully, I don't want to start thinking about being a grandfather anytime soon. Let me just be a dad. All right. Anyway, let's talk about what did make some moves yesterday that we did trade it over the course of the day. Fitbit. For some of you, just to let you guys know that are new, we're going to go over some of the stocks that we traded and how we did yesterday, and then we're going to go over some stocks, if you haven't seen already, that have been moving this morning, like Yelp and GoPro and Weight Watchers and all that stuff. But let's talk about what we did yesterday. The Fitbit was a really nice trade. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Fit was a perfect trade yesterday. It had that major resistance levels and a major iceberg order out there, right around that 580, and he was just sitting there, and it was just a beautiful trade, but a great lesson learned too, which is very rare. We kind of talk about, but you could see it from 10 o'clock until now. What a tough time I had breaking it, and the guy's still out there too. That's the funny part. Anyway, that was a good trade to Fitbit. We did well. The other one that we also did well yesterday was Lumber Liquidators. For some of you missed out, that one went from 34 all the way up to about 36. You could see how it's just basically trickling from the day before, but you could see it here on the long term. It was a $24 stock. It's up to 35. Let me tell you, when you're in the business as long as I have, and you guys been here for a while, some of you you see the most craziest things that happen to companies. And this is a funny story with Lumber Liquidators. If you had a chance to go on YouTube, look up the 60 Minutes on Lumber Liquidators. This stock was let me just bring up the long-term chart. Lumber Liquidators, I can't even go that far. Lumber Liquidators was like a $70, $80 stock, and then all of a sudden it got featured on 60 Minutes, and in like a week it went from like $70, $80. Yeah, it had toxic stuff because the Chinese, they were building this in China, and they were putting toxic stuff in the wood. I don't know if they were trying to kill us. I don't know what they were trying to do. But let me tell you, I woke up one morning and you look at the stock, and it went all the way down to 20 bucks in like a week. It was unbelievable. Destroyed the company. I thought it was going out of business, but obviously they figured something out. Anyway, this is something that you learn, and also same thing that goes with like dryer ship. You don't, these things like just gets to show you can't trust these companies. COMM, another nice little push right there, 31 to 33. Great trend going up right there. That one also we did really well. And then the TEVA, which is still trickling down till this morning. Still getting hit. Not terribly, but it was a great short yesterday. You had to kind of sweat it out after about 11 o'clock. But it went from like 26 down to 23. I mean, listen, a lot of us made like 50 cents, 30 cents, which is great. 50 cents on 1,000 shares, you're 500 bucks. So, but it's been trickling down this morning. It closed at 23.75, or it's already trading at 22.88. So I'm gonna throw that one back on the watch list. But the good lesson to learn from the TEVA is that, as you could see how it traded yesterday, it will trade the same way like today. So you have to kind of, you have to play both sides, and you got to know, where you want to take your battles. Do you want to continue to trade TVA? You had a little bit of experience how it trades, and let me tell you, it's not like it gets any better. It gets a lot worse as the word goes out. You know, when if it's going to trickle down. Now, what's going on this morning? Let's go through those watch lists. There were a couple of good stocks that are on this list. The one I found in the big percent, and it's funny, everything seems to be on the Nasdaq. The EFII trade, that one is getting destroyed, down 38%. 500,000 shares already traded. Big spread though, but it's breaking. You do got some support levels somewhere. You're gonna have to go back on history, but that stock is getting killed. EFII, so I'm gonna be looking for that to do a little bit of a dead cat bounce right there. And let me just bring EFII right here. You could see it here on the pre-market on this execution system, how it's really kind of just getting destroyed. So, I don't know if she's on your short list, but this is not a good sign when you're going into an open and it's still breaking lower lows. That's not good. All right, but another thing, I don't see that many buyers and sellers on the matrix. So this is going to be already in the 3 category. GoPro, GPRO. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we've been watching GoPro for so long and it got destroyed, and now it's like one of the first days it's up. So GoPro, we keep a close eye on it. It looks like it's going to test some resistance. It's almost at that $10 resistance. You could see you got resistance levels, right around here. What's that high right there? Right around that high right there. 9. Yeah, it's basically testing it right there. But if it does hold there, it could break a higher high. One thing we do know, a lot of you should go back once again in your journals, do a search, look for GoPro, and you remember this stock can get pretty nasty sometimes, So let's keep a close eye on that one. Next one on the list, AAIO. Now AAIO had a great rally, and whatever goes up also comes down. So AAIO, you can see it's down 25% right now. It's trading at $73. It's basically testing. It looks like it broke major support levels right here. What's the high right there? It looks like it's testing it right there. But if it does break it, this thing can go down to 60. So let's see what's happened with the AAIO. It looks like a little bit of a, dead cat bounce. Remember, pharmaceutical stocks, we've learned over the years being in here and watching them, those are the only ones that really don't come back. But everything else that gets destroyed, usually they do make a little bit of a dead cat bounce on it. So that one also is going to make the watch list. YELP, one we've all been talking about this morning. YELP took a big hit yesterday, but it's making a little bit of a big comeback this morning. Oh, my God. So we're up about 38.29. I know a lot of you here have already been trading it, the YELP trade. YELP, we've been watching it since 8:30 this morning. We saw it at 38, already at 38.50. Pretty nasty stock, though, guys. So you got to be careful with the YELP trade. It gets a little volatile when it comes to that trading. And also, just like Andrea, what you said before, come on, could you kidding me? Weight Watchers is at $40. Holy cow! Where did we miss this thing? I know Oprah bought into it, but that thing got destroyed. I remember we watched it last year. Remember last year? We watched Weight Watchers, and where was it? Was it here? We saw Weight Watchers get killed, and then look at came right back. Holy cow! Talk about a roller coaster on that stock, huh? Unbelievable. Well, good for Weight Watchers. And then the TEVA, like I said, that was one I also had on the watch list. We're going to keep a close eye on that. She lost weight. Is that why, Ken? She actually, she's practicing what she preaches by buying the company. You better make me lose weight. I don't think it was Weight Watchers. I think it was all the money she had. She's not sitting in those meetings. All right, guys. So anything I'm missing, I did not call out. Anything we're missing? Listen, it is Friday. We all know going into a weekend, everybody wants to spend their summer vacations. There's usually not a lot of action, but, there was an alert today. I mean, I did post an alert. You saw what happened today. The news announcements, the good thing is, what they say, job boost economy adds more positions than expected. So that's really good. So let's keep an eye on that. That should help out the market a lot. The MDRX trade, oops, let me bring it up. MDRX. Okay. Now the MDRX, we traded it. It's up a little bit right now. When you look at what happened yesterday, it gapped up pretty nice, but she's like trending down. So Amy, I'm not too crazy about it. We could put it on the watch list, you know, but I just don't like how it's trending in the pre-market right now. All right, but we'll see how she opens up. Ken says, what about the VIAB trade? The VIAB, what happened here? The VIAB, it's on a downtrend. It's breaking lower lows. You know what? If it tests the 30, then you could look at it as a bounce right there. You could see you got supports all the way back down here. But you know, it's a little bit of a brand name stock. You're going to be dealing with the best traders on Wall Street, Ken. So I'll be a little cautious on that one. All right. But I think we have a pretty good list. You got to be really careful on a Friday. We all know Fridays are very, very tricky when it comes to going into a weekend. Friday afternoons are pretty cool, and you get good action. But Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays, remember, are the best days of the week to trade. But we have a pretty decent list going into a Friday morning. All right. Okay, guys, listen, good luck today. Happy trading. All you new trial members, please make sure you do talk to your education advisor so I can tell you exactly what to expect. Remember, this is a trading room. It's not a teaching room. So if you have any education questions, talk to education advisor or chat to any of the moderators, and they'll kind of answer your questions as that they can. All right, guys, good luck today, and let's show these trial members how we do it. So hopefully you can recruit them and can be part of our team. All right. The more we have, the more money we all make. It makes our lives a lot easier. That's why we do this. All right, guys. Happy trading.